Hey, hello there. Well, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing a little showing on my Lee Pro 1000. Now, this is basically reloading. And as you can see, I've already set up the shells and I got this thing. Now, this is set up right now for 40 cal, which is this. This is a 3-stage reloader. On the first stage, when you pull it up, the casing comes out, goes up. This pops out the old primer, swings around, hits a little lever, and right in there, right there, the new primer comes up, seats. Second lever pull, that goes up, pops out the old one, goes down. We're going to be showing you this as I'm going to be doing a couple of rounds and reloading it. Then it flips it around, you seat your bullet head in, and on the third pull it goes up, seats the bullet, and it basically repeats the entire process. And then what you do is you get the end product, which is, this is one of the ones that I have reloaded myself. Okay. These ones right here are standard. These are 3 different ammunition brands. These two are 165 and 180. Now, one of the things, if you're going to be getting into reloading, you can do it single, or you can do a multi-press. Now, a multi-press makes it a little bit easier. You can do out a lot more rounds. Now, I've read reviews on this because my old one, I had an older one, which was really nice, and it actually had a stand, and it raised it up about this high, and then this part was here and up. So you can mount it. I used to have it mounted over in a space over here, so it was more over. The newer ones are more flush. That's because they want you to buy this stand thing. Yeah, no. All I did was drill through my old desk, mounted it in, and set it up. This is just a simple plastic thing that I bought, cut down, dremeled it down to slide in there to catch the bullets. As you can see, those are all cleaned brass ready to go. One thing you're going to want is a tumbler. This is simply, I'll go in here real quick, and you can kind of see the stuff. I'll do it real quick here. And that's all it does. It just simply goes around. I like to clean my brass. I throw them in there. I'll throw like 200 rounds in there, and I'll clean it for like 4 hours. And it's the type of brass that I get. Nice and clean. Now, when you first get it, it's going to take a while. It probably took me at least a dozen rounds to get this thing set up because these have to be adjusted. You have to set it up and adjust it. Once you adjust it, you lock it into place. Same thing, the powder is pretty much the same. You want to set that up, and then the crimping. Set too much, it'll crimp it too tight. Won't crimp it enough. Crimp it too deep. You got to get it set up just perfect. Well, how do you set it up? Well, you get yourself a little micrometer tool. And then with this, he's basically zeroed it out. Boom. And then you take a factory round. Get in here. Take yourself a factory round. As you can see, 28.6, 28.3, 28. Yeah, they all do a little bit different. Depends on what factory brand. .2888. So that's how you figure it out. Plus, you want to look at it. Is it seated too much? I mean, I like this. I've done it exact length. Same thing. Did 10 rounds, fired it through, no issues. Did another 10 rounds, rapid fire, no problems. So this is what I've got it set for. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do, okay, let's bring this, we're going to open this up. You're going to want to measure. Exactly. So 16.89, 15.34, 16.63. Yeah, tell me about it, right? 16.78. Now these two right here are supposed to be 165 grain each. And the heads look like they're pretty much the same. 15.34, 16.63. And both of these are supposed to be 165 grain. 16.88, 16.63. And this is supposed to be 180 grain. So even in factory rounds that are supposed to be 165, you're still going to get a slight measurement. So basically what you do is you measure it exactly. Now, how do you figure out exactly how much powder you're going to put in here? Well, the one thing I like about the Lee is it comes with these discs. All right, and we're going to go over here and show you the powder discs. So I got to hold, because I bought 9 and everything else, you get extra powder discs. See? 0.40, 37, and then if you look at the manual that comes with everything, or if you with the manual, and you're going to be reloading a 40, it might come around and say, okay, yeah, you need to use 0.32 for your powder. So how does it work? Oh, hold on a second. I want to turn this off. We're all done with that. Well, it's relatively simple here. We're going to put this back up here. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Now, that one's set for 40. This is my 9mm die. So if I want to reload 9mm, all I need to do is take the 40 out and put this in. Now, I've not put the powder in yet, but once I do, there's a little knob here, and this just goes into place. And as you can see, it'll go back. It'll bring it forward and drop the powder down. And that's all it is to it. So you just need to make sure you're doing the exact thing. Now you can do it a little bit lighter. You can also do a hot load, make it a little bit stronger. Like a plus P. You're adding a little bit extra kick to it. Personally, me, I don't like to do that. I like to keep it regular, just a standard setup on it. All right. What else we got here? That's about it for basic reloading. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this up, and we're going to reload a couple rounds here.